Iran's costly miscalculation led to overwhelming losses in Israel's Operation Rising Lion report. Iran suffered a crushing blow after Israel launched an unprecedented attack on Friday with Operation Rising Lion, with most of its military leadership killed and several key military assets and nuclear sites destroyed, in the biggest direct conflict between the two arch-foes. More than 20 military commanders, including Iranian Army Chief Mohammad Bagheri, and 9 scientists working on Tehran's nuclear program were killed. Iran's air defense systems, military air bases, and parts of their key nuclear sites were decimated by Israel's onslaught. The magnitude of Israel's attack was shocking as reports came that Iran was made aware by a friendly country of an imminent strike. However, Iranian leaders made an enormous miscalculation waiting till the nuclear talks with the United States. Follow live updates. Iranian officials close to Iran's leadership told the New York Times that senior Iranian leaders had been planning for over a week for an Israeli attack should nuclear talks with the US fail. However, they did not actually expect Israel to strike before another round of talks scheduled on Sunday, which has now been called off. Iranian officials dismissed reports that an attack was imminent as Israeli propaganda meant to force Iran to make concessions on its nuclear program. Because of that, Iranian officials also ignored safety precautions and refused to take shelter. Amir Ali Hajizadeh, the commander of Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards aerospace unit, and his senior staff ignored a directive against congregating in one location. They held an emergency war meeting at a military base in Tehran and were killed when Israel struck the base. The government was reeling from the extent of damage from Israel's offensive S-200 fighter jets struck 100 targets over Isfahan, Tabriz, Ilam, Lorstan, Qom, Iraq, and more. Nanan Israel's strikes on Iran have killed more than 60 people, including children. The UN's International Atomic Energy Agency IAEA said a key, above-ground component of Iran's Natanz nuclear site had been destroyed, citing Iranian officials. Swipe left for next video. The attacks also destroyed backup power for the underground section of the plant, potentially damaging more sensitive equipment and setting Iran's nuclear ambitions back by months or years. Iran's nuclear program has progressed rapidly since 2018, when the US withdrew from a deal to limit Tehran's capacity to enrich uranium, which is necessary to build a nuclear weapon. Iran maintains that its program is peaceful, but the head of the International Atomic Energy Agency has repeatedly warned that the country has enough enriched uranium to make several nuclear bombs if it chose to do so. Latest blogs